Hello everybody, Angel Arts here, and welcome back to another episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Our last episode was spent doing codexes and all that good stuff. And in between the last episode and this episode, I did some crafting with the new dragon schematics that we ended up acquiring once we got a hold of Skyhold. So I just wanted to let's show you that I have this new armor, Arts Masterwork armor, that basically is sort of like the armor that we got from the beginning of the game, but these different materials, like this is Drakestone, this is what determines the color of your armor, basically. I made this cotton, which is why it's white, but it's a pretty cool armor. It gives 88 maximum health and plus 14 willpower. It's a masterwork, which means that it increases the stats when you craft masterwork items. It increases the stats of said masterwork item. So if it normally gives you like plus 20 health, it might bump it up to another 30% more. 30% more health that it would otherwise give you. And that's pretty cool. So also in between, the members of our war council was able to complete their tasks, their nice lovely 3-hour-long tasks. I actually just finished playing some Dragon Age from Divinity Original Sin with my good friend Dawnforge Casts / Andrew. So those of you who are following that,
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. So if any of you who are watching that as well, you can follow along when in the timeline this is happening in real life, which is pretty neat. You probably also would be able to see the pictures on the back. So I guess that gives you a sneaky peek at the path that I took. But at this point it wouldn't matter because you already know like what characters I got when. So anyway, it's all moot at this point. Truth or Dare, Lake Celestine. Nightingale, orders received. Will update. Fisher. That's it? Truth or Dare, dangerous game. Oh, so it still continues. Choose successor. Commander Cullen, it would be an honor to serve the Inquisition and prove the mettle of the Orlesian Chevaliers, I think that's how they pronounced it, Chevaliers, by doing the Maker's work. I accept your generous offer wholeheartedly, and will arrive in good time with those men loyal to me. It will be my privilege to order the Inquisition's troops into holy battle against those who would threaten the order of the Empire. In the Maker's grace, Lord Jean Gaspard of Lydes. Ah, so it did work. Cool. Choose a successor in Lydes. Ah, with Jean, so we can get to continue this. With Jean Gaspard removed from play, Carolina or Monet will almost certainly be the next Duchess of Lydes. As the struggle intensifies, Carolina has sent agents to cause a scandal, judging that Monet does not have the skill to avoid such snares. Monet has relied upon Mother Renee, her mentor in the Chantry, for advice upon how to strengthen her claim to the duchy, and the Reverend Mother, in an attempt to protect Monet, has sent mercenaries to threaten Carolina's life. Carolina has overplayed her hand by giving her agents so much information. I can turn that on her and leave her reputation in tatters. Our troops can easily stop the mercenaries, and Carolina's plan should put her in position to be the next Duchess. That one's Liliana's faster, but we'll take a look, because it's going to take 3 hours. Truth or Dare, dangerous game. Nightingale, we underestimated the threat. Our friend the Marquise met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts changed hands. Most of them busts of Justini V. We approached one and discovered it hollow and stuffed with red lyrium, awaiting instructions. Fisher. We need to arrange a public accident to befall one of these lyrium statues. I'm going to continue plugging away at Liliana, because,
Inquisitor.
again, we're trying to get in good graces with Vivienne as much as possible. An ally from Starkhaven. I look forward to the future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale's family coffers. May it be put towards relief in Haven. In Andraste's love, Prince Sebastian. Thanks, Seb. Thank you very much. Search for the Hack Rider still available. Strike a bargain with merchant princes. This is for Ambassador Montelier only. So maybe I should focus on those specifically. This one is also Montpellier. That one is going to take 54 minutes. That one's going to take no time at all. Specializations for the Inquisitor. Ah, I think this is going to be most important right now. So if I want a specialization, I have to do this quest. So let's take it.
At your service.
The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. Awesome! So how do I get the specialization? I guess I'll find out. Okay. I don't think any of those... Alright, so these two, I believe, this one and this one are Josephine only. So I should do one of these two. This one I knew took 54 minutes, and this one... Oh no, it's not Josephine only. Oh yeah, it is. This one's only take 27 minutes. That might actually be useful. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to the prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant prince has also to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be internally tied to them. If we are interested, we must attend our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel that we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself. Let's do that.
Let us begin.
Let's find something for Cullen. This looks like... Let me conscript more soldiers. What we need is information. Grey Warden influence may loosen the tightest lips. Information and concepts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. I don't need gold as much. We face Starspawn, Magister, who commands something that looks especially like an archdemon. I defy anyone who tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties, and we have cause. Status will require little persuasion. Let's send Cullen on this one, I think. Although I don't know if there's anything else that's 27 minutes or less. Reclaiming the Rage Rebellion. Oh, I would love to help Sketch. This is a short one. They're likely afraid to come out of hiding. I can send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages on their way. They're here. Rebel mages may not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask the Benorn for help contact. Yeah, I don't want to risk it, Cullen, because they may not believe that they're Templars, and we wouldn't want there to be any sort of, you know, misgivings. Liliana's doing that one already. Okay. Scout the hinterlands, rescue soldiers. Now, there are also other places. Scout the Storm Coast, find the Warden. Scout the hinterlands. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Scout the hinterlands. Investigate the western approach. Stop Venatori activity in the west. Job for Gauss. Investigate the shards. We already did this one. Investigate the Exalted Plains. Make contact in the Emerald Graves. Liberate... Okay. Where is the Fallen Mire? I thought... Because I do want to figure out where I want to go next. Well, we'll figure this out later. I do want to help Varric too. Let's have... It's only going to take 13 minutes with Cullen. Yeah. The courier is a magistrate, Lord Werner Cammering. The coterie won't touch him with a 10-foot toll. Maybe you can have a polite word with him. Well, Cullen says he has a friend, a personal friend in the Kirkwall Guard. So she might be willing to talk to this magistrate. That makes sense. Throw Cullen into that one.
Inquisitor.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Alright. That's good, gang. Alright. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress, getting a lot of my, check boxes checked and going through my list. Oh. Another cutscene. This might be the Specializations cutscene. Choose successor and lines operation available. Okay. Oh, this must be the Specialization people.
Inquisitor.
Oh. So I have to go down there. Yeah, this is exciting. I get to get my specialization. It's about time. Specializations for the Inquisitor. The time has come for the Inquisitor to master a combat technique only the best trainers will do. Okay. Your trainer. Vivius Anaxis. Commander Helene. Helene.
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter. Commander Helene.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit. I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter.
Oh.
It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place. How to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand.
Oh my gosh.
How to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
Spectral blade? Is that what I think it is? Can I turn Art into a Jedi Knight? Oh my gosh.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
I cannot. Only you know if you are fit to lead with more than maps. Do you have the mettle to raise a blade in grand melee? To have your presence make heroes of your charges? This is a path for leaders. You tell me if you are worthy.
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in Elven tradition, but it has utility in every tradition. There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
This is so cool. Where have you served?
Who granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Then how do I know you're capable?
You know because I have told you, and I will teach you the same authority.
Alright, show me what's involved.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then we will begin the simple steps, recruit. And we shall see what heights you reach. You have a task, a simple construction. Go, learn, and return. Soon you will lead from the front. Soon you will command.
Okay, how about Vivius Anaxis?
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are...
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead. Welcome them, and they will serve your cause.
The Inquisition is open to any allies.
Warmth I do not often find. Thank you. I am of the Mortalitasi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Necromancy. You raise the dead?
You're saying you can bring the dead back to life?
Of course not. The souls of our departed cross the Fade to be with the Maker. The body is left empty.
Then, what is it that you do?
In the Grand Necropolis, we would usher in a displaced spirit of the Fade, eliminating imbalance. But this is war. Every battlefield has one thing in abundance: death. I turn the bodies of enemies into weapons against them. We do not manipulate the living. We make use of the dead.
Interesting. So, a lot of people were upset that blood magic wasn't a specialization available to the mage this time, even though it was advertised as such really early on. So, but that's okay. I think necromancy is another interesting. I think it doesn't fit with this story because there's a lot of things that make people uncomfortable with blood magic here. Although I guess not that you can say that about the other two games. But anyway, necromancy is an interesting other branch that has sort of the same, like, it sort of has a bit of a stigma as well.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone, yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time. Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
What is a mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the Grand Necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
You're a mage who manipulates life. How is this not blood magic?
Blood magic consumes life. It tears at the living to manipulate and destroy. It is a cancer among our kind. We honor life by venerating the dead. We give their mortal form purpose. In combat, perhaps only for a few moments, but that is still more than they had. More than opposing you normally allows.
This doesn't really feel like Art's style. I don't think he's really that interested in learning this, but at least he'll at least, you know, the guy came all the way here. He might as well hear what he has to say.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then your journey begins as others end. The steps are small, but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
So I believe you can only have one. I believe you can only have one specialization, and I guess you can choose which of these 3 quests to actually complete.
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes,
I am your trainer.
you said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for coming to train me.
What? Oh, yes, of course. You're welcome. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it.
Oh, just great.
Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible.
Here's the Rift Mage.
I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
You didn't mention your name.
I am your trainer.
Your trainer is her
That
name.
isn't a name.
It is what I am. I try very hard to remember that much. There is so much else to keep in mind. Understand, Inquisitor, that I have learnt it all very quickly, so you do not have to.
I remember it, so you don't have to.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
And you are my trainer.
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used.
Wow.
It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
Who charged you with studying magic from the rifts?
The Mages Collective. I did not just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we're proud to help. We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people. Their lives made it stable and safe. We're very proud.
Show me how to be in.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes places you have been and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then I'll show you more.
So I think...
After all, I am your trainer.
yes. So I think I need the Way of the Rift Mage. Okay. So I think I have to choose one of these three to actually accomplish. Quest is completed already. Okay. I have to choose one of these three to accomplish. So the choices are Knight Enchanter, which essentially is a Jedi Knight, a Jedi Mage. At least that's what it sounds like. The Necromancer, who basically is able to utilize death and bring the people that you've slain back to life to fight for you. And then there's the Rift Trainer, who is like the, I guess, the most unique of the specializations in that it actually utilizes the Rift itself. And going into Dragon Age Inquisition, I have to say that for the longest time, the Rift Mage was a specialization that intrigued me the most. Is the one that I was most interested in. If it were me choosing it, I definitely would go Rift Mage, and it makes sense because of, you know, I already have like the mark in my hand, or the Inquisitor already has the mark in his hand, so he's already manipulating the Rift. So it makes perfect sense thematically to continue that. But as I was playing this game, as I was playing Art, I just feel like, for Art personally, I kind of am feeling more the Knight Enchanter for him. You know, for his character specifically, I feel like I'm leaning towards... Knight Enchanter feels right for him. Him being a Canary, I mean, he's got a good, decent amount of physical strength, the physical toughness. So I feel like, especially because of Canary have an extra damage reduction to damage, because again, biologically he's tougher than most other races. It makes sense for him to be up in front, you know, like, and not always being at far range from the enemy, like being up close and personal and attacking with a lightsaber or whatever you want to call it. So I feel like it suits him more. So let's take a look at the the Way of the Necromancer, Way of the Knight Enchanter, Way of the Rift Mage. Way of the Knight Enchanter. Craft a hilt to hold a spirit blade. Study the methods required to wield the blade, and Commander Helene will reveal the secrets of the Knight Enchanter specialization. Take the essence from wisps at the old thoroughfare, the weeping spires, and the granite point in the fallow mire. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share the discipline, or if unavailable, among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royeaux. While a mage can only truly specialize in one style, studying others can still be of considerable benefit. Oh, so I can do all of these, on all of these. That's cool. Way of the Rift Mage. Assemble a tome of rifts. Study magic, and your trainer will reveal the secrets of the Rift Mage specialization. Collect tomes from Venatori at Gilanian's Grove, Hilasulan and the Desolate Bank, and the Exalted Plains. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline, or if unavailable, among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royeaux. While a mage can only truly be one style, studying... Okay, so... Oh, I've already have 3 Navaran skulls, and I have a bloodstone. Acquire writing on necromancy. Adorn a skull and jewels, study the art of necromancy, and Vius Anax will reveal the secrets of Navaran death mages. Destroy undead to gain Navaran ceremonial skulls at Apostate's Landing, Small Grove, and Storm Solitude in the Storm Coast. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline, or if unavailable, among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royeaux. Acquire writing on necromancy. So that's pretty cool. And I need a bloodstone. This one needs wisp essences, lazurite, and writing and chatter methods. And this one needs venatori. Okay, so it looks like Way of the oh, Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. The fate of Empress Celine and all it overlay has been threatened. The Inquisition must intervene. Head to the Power War to find a way into the Winter Palace. Oh, I really want to go to the ball. That's awesome. But I have a lot of other things to do. So I find it awesome that getting a specialization is not just, and it's just not a button that you press. It's not like, boom, I'm a blood mage, or boom, I'm a force mage. You actually have to go through these side quests. You actually have to work/train. You actually have to do stuff in order to become whatever specialization you have, which I think makes more sense, and it just is more... It's a lot more fulfilling, and it feels like you actually earned something. Like you actually earned this specialization. So I am glad that Inquisition did that. So I need... Can I tell you that I have the stuff yet?
I await your return, Inquisitor. As do the spirits of those we have lost, or caused to be lost. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Okay, so I don't know if I have the writings. Do I have...
I'm not committing to this yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the writings. Valuables. Val Royeaux has them too, so it looks like I have to go to Val Royeaux to collect some of this stuff. Maybe I should do that first. World map. Val Royeaux. The Hinterlands. The Fallowmire. Val Royeaux, Hinterland, Skyhold, the Storm Coast, Skyhold, the Hinterlands, Fallowmire. Okay, quest 1 of 2. An active favorite is spotted near Larium Falls. Alright, let's go to Val Royeaux. Oh, there's the Forbidden Oasis is there too. Yeah, let's travel there. Yep. I want to bring Cole now. Let's bring Cole. That's a pretty interesting card for Cole. We're going to Val Royeaux, so might as well bring Vivienne with us. And Cassandra. Who hasn't been to Val Royeaux yet? Someone who hasn't been. Iron Bull hasn't been to Val Royeaux, but we've used Iron Bull recently. Let's bring Blackwall. Okay. Alright. I think we have books to purchase. Because I think those books can be acquired from killed enemies. But I don't think any of those... I think we probably sold any books that those enemies might have dropped. So it's probably just easier to just go to Val Royeaux, and hopefully they're not super expensive. So I'm not sure which shop I need to go to for it, though. Well, I guess we'll check it out. We're finally out of Skyhold. Hey guys. Yeah, I love Cole's Kung Lao hat. We probably should level people up, shouldn't we? While I'm here. Double daggers. Ripping Fangs. If flanking, your Twin Fangs attack will keep your target's armor sundered from the blow. If you succeed in countering a blow, you parry, cost no stamina at all. Sure. Apply. Vivienne. Have you already maximized? Yeah, Vivienne, good girl. You've done everything in your... Alright, so... It never hurts for all mages to have barrier. I mean, that's kind of a staple. I feel like all mages should have this. It just... It's, I mean, if you can get it immediately, it's a good idea. Blackwall. How is your Battlemaster doing? Have you gotten... Yeah, you've done everything. Okay. Cool. Ooh, Champion. Oh, Blackwall has a specialization. I didn't notice that. Blackwall has a... Wait, does that mean Vivienne has a specialization? If she did, I didn't notice it. Oh, she's a knight. Oh, Vivienne is a knight enchanter. That's pretty cool. So I believe Vivienne's a knight enchanter. I think Dorian is a necromancer. And I think that that Solus is a rift. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm excited about this. What's Cole? Cole is... Assassin, double daggers, archery. Archery, double daggers, assassin. Oh, he's an assassin. Of course he is. Of course he is. Okay. So, right. Blackwall. Let's start giving you some champion stuff. Line in the sand. You call upon the legacy of the greatest champions in history, defying enemies as you hold your position. This stops enemies from moving past you and enables you to block choke points. Nice. Okay. Alright. I think that's it. Did Cole have any... No, he didn't have anything else to spend. Okay. Cool. Alright, books.
It's the grand ball in the Winter Palace, you stumbling fool.
Is that why I've had nothing but silks on my back for days now?
One must be on their best behavior if one is to be seen and to profit.
All for your pretty empress.
In the midst of war, civil and otherwise, oh no. I dress for everyone.
Okay, merchant. So do these merchant have these books they were talking about? I guess there's one way to find out. Josephine's ready, alright. No. Weapon. Oh, other. They're probably under other. So I need Skyhold. Way of the Knight Enchanter. Acquire writing on Knight Enchanter methods. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline, or if among the belongings of followers who share this discipline. Oh, I get it. So because Vivienne is a Knight Enchanter, she's a follower who has this discipline. Okay, so I need to... Alright, I don't want to buy any books. I don't need to buy any books. Let's go back to Skyhold, folks. Actually, while we're doing that, I think this is actually a good place for us to stop while I'm doing this. So... we'll give this a try. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Tune in next time, everybody, and until then, love yourselves and love each other.